live here on Instagram and on YouTube. What is it, my friends? If you are looking for podcasting tips around how to launch your podcast, how to grow your podcast, how to monetize your podcast, you're in the right place. Every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern, I go live and I do podcasting Q&A. We'll teach a little bit. Carolyn, Flossie, what's up? How's it going over there on Instagram? Make sure you guys say hello in the chat. And what's up, Rahel? What's up? What I would like you to do in the chat, drop your podcast name. Drop what your podcast name is. Maybe let us know what your latest episode is about. I would love for you to share that information. I am live from the Lake of the Ozarks. Hopefully you can hear me. I'm outside. I've never done this outside before. Let me know in the comments if my audio is weird. I've got a fan going. It's like 95 degrees. But the Lake of the Ozarks is that away. You can maybe you might even be able to hear the waves crashing in the background. If you can hear water sounds, give me like a water emoji in the comments. But I'm mic'd up. We should be okay for some podcasting tips and Q&A. So drop your show name in the comments. Would love to see who is tuning in and what your show is. Also, let me know if you have a podcasting question. All right. If you have a podcasting specific question about anything about podcasting, drop it in the comments and I'll get you taken care of. All right. We're also live on Facebook here. Let's see here. We've got Flossie says I'm only 2 hours away. Which direction I'm heading? On Friday, I'm heading south into Arkansas to visit my buddy Robert Sykes, who just so happens to be the latest guest of Podcasting Business School. He came out and did episode 183 of Podcasting Business School. Had to remember which episode number was. I'm almost at 200, y'all. I'm almost at episode 200. So Robert came out, and if you haven't listened yet, the most like mind-blowing moment of that interview was when Robert tells a story about, I'll tell it in his words. He goes, yeah, there's this guy, he's from some TV show, Mr. something, Mr. Fantastical or something. He calls me like every week wanting me to come on his show. So Robert's the creator of what's called a keto brick. He's really blowing up in the ketogenic diet space. Mr. Fantastic from Shark Tank has been calling him every week, trying to just get him on the phone to talk about coming on Shark Tank. And he finally agrees to it. And Robert shoots him down cold, just says, nope, not for me. Not for me. Shark Tank. Like, I want to know in the comments, like, who would just be all over Shark Tank? But Robert, he just said it didn't fit his brand. It didn't fit his vibe. He doesn't want investors. His company is really, really going well. But I'm heading down to Arkansas to see him here in a couple of days. Yukai, what's up? Let's see. Janet, I see you. Let's see here. Adam, audio is perfect. All right. Is that in Arkansas? I am in Missouri at the Lake of the Ozarks, for those of you wondering. And Carolyn's from the Wellness While Walking podcast. Make sure you guys check that out. If you want to shout out your show, drop it in the comments, and I'll put it across the sound waves on Instagram, on YouTube. We are live on YouTube. If you guys haven't checked out my YouTube page yet, it's just getting started. I think this will be my 13th video, but we are ratcheting up. I want to get my first 100 subscribers on YouTube. I've got modest goals, but I think we're like a quarter of the way there. So last week when I went live, only my mom was subscribed, and I subscribed on 2 of my devices. So I had 3 total subscribers, 2 of which were me. But now we're up to like 25. So if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, head on over to YouTube, just search Podcasting Business School. I'll pop right up, hit that subscribe button. And my 10-year-old son says, do this, smash that like button, smash it. All right. We got Janet from the Breakaway Entrepreneur podcast. She's rebranding. She's getting ready to rebrand to the Break Through Your Profit Ceiling, I do believe, if I do remember our podcast audit correctly. So very excited about that. I want to put a little idea out there, a monetization idea that some of you pod pals out there are just getting started with. Like, how do I make some money? How do I make enough money to just pay the bills of my podcast? How can I get enough money coming in to cover my hosting fee in Libsyn? Or if you've got an editor or something like that you're invested in, or a coach like me. So how do we at least maybe get some of that paid off? So I'm gonna give you an idea here momentarily. I got to shout out a couple more shows. Carolyn says your mom watches YouTube. Yeah, I get her to subscribe. She'll do whatever. Say my 90-year-old grandmother Dolores Shibley, shout out. Yukai from the Yukai Business Show. Yukai is blowing it up over in the UK, and dude is a Clubhouse rock star. I've gotten to collaborate. I missed his last ones. I'm on vacation, but Yukai will be back early this weekend. I'll be on there. Flossie is wanting to be a guest on podcast. Flossie, we need to get, if your name is Flossie, I think it's a requirement. You need to have a show. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. So back to my tip about kind of a gateway monetization technique, selling merch, selling your own merchandise. Now, you can do this the easy way, or you can do this the really, really pain in the butt way. All right. I want ELF, easy, lucrative, fun. Shout out Joe Polish, I Love Marketing Podcast. ELF, easy, lucrative, fun, not half. HALF, hard, annoying, lame, frustrating. All right. Now, if you were to like take orders and order your merch and deliver to you, and then you have to ship it, and then you have like half of them are the sizes and the colors that nobody wants, that's half. That's hard, annoying, lame, and frustrating. We want it to be ELF, easy, lucrative, fun. I use a service called Teespring, TEE Spring. And I think they just rebranded. I think they're just called Spring now. I think that's what it is. So Teespring, TEE Spring. What I do, I go on and I play, and I create designs, and I create, I put my logo on some shirts or yoga pants or funny quotes or sayings or whatever. And then I create a store, and I say, here, I set the prices, and all the colors, all the things are there. It's all, I can do this. Like if I wanted to, I could set up a whole store 20 minutes from the time we end this live. I could kick the link out and I'd have a whole store set up in 20 minutes or less. So a little fun on Canva. I pull off some logos or quotes or whatever, slap them on some t-shirts, slap them on some bags, put them on those cup koozie things, whatever you want. And you can sell this. For example, I wear a shirt when I speak on podcast stages that says, your mom subscribes to my podcast. It's all over my Instagram feed. You can see me out there rocking that. So I put that out there. I created that, and I created a Teespring store to sell those. And when podcasters see me speak on stage, they see me post about it on Instagram, they're like, yo, I want to get one of those shirts. Where do I get one of the shirts? Then I sell it to them. And I think I charge like $20 or something. So the nice thing about Teespring, they do all the fulfillment. So I just create the store. I say, I'm going to charge 20. They list their price as 12 or whatever it is for the material. And I keep the difference. They just credit my account the difference. They ship it, all the delivery, all the ordering, all the payment processing. That's all done on their platform. It is super, super easy. So maybe it's just your shirt logo. Maybe you have a quote or something that you always do. Or I've consulted with people that are looking to get their community together with what I refer to as a community engagement lead magnet. I'm like, yo, get your community together on Zoom, pull up Teespring, and design merch once per month together. Let them have input on the colors. You know, are we doing yoga pants? Are we doing shirts? Are we doing tank tops? Are we doing hoodies? All of that is there. Let your community, make it a community thing. And guess what? You will sell a ton of that stuff on the spot. Give them a little discount on the spot, and your community's gonna be all fired up. They helped create it. They had their input. Maybe you have live voting or something. You can do this in your Facebook group, and you create the merch together, and you're going to sell a ton of it. Shout out Side P Season. What is up? Let's see here. Let's see. We got some comments. I got to catch up. Flossie's got an Amazon bestseller and her story to talk about if you guys are wanting a guest. Rahel says she loves that shirt. I've got a funny story about that shirt also that I will say earlier. Let's see here. Side P Season, what is up? All right. Janet is enjoying that. Now, if you guys want to shout out your show, post in the comments. I'll blast it out. We've got some commentary going over here on YouTube and Facebook as well. One says, ELF, teespring.com. We've got a link to teespring.com in there. So it is a great way to just kind of kick off your monetization. And another great example on Instagram, follow the handle champion over everything. COE, Champion Over Everything. That is a great podcast. He's got awesome merch. He's got one, it has the word hustle, and then it spells, I don't want to mess it up, but it spells something kind of going up and going down. It's really, really cool. Go on IG, check it out. Champion Over Everything. It's really, really good. Let's see here. And I got to make sure that I am live there. Okay. So we are, if you just sell a few shirts, some yoga pants, whatever per month, you're covering your hosting fee. Like, you're getting that monetization started. It brings your community together a little bit, and it gives you something to kind of bond over. And they rep the brand. And then also you can order some of these and you're wearing your own shirt. So I don't know if you guys see I took the red pill shirt. Shout out to my buddy Jerome Myers from the Dream Catchers podcast. His whole thing is about, the Matrix, and this is a Matrix reference. Post whether you took the red pill or the blue pill in the comments. I'm really pushing the comments today. You may see. So you can do, he does shirts like this. They're super cool. I'm repping his brand. I'm putting it out there. You could send these to your guests. Send them cool merch. Like Jerome sent me this and a tank top, and I rock it all the time. I'm on, you'll see my Instagram reels. I'm wearing this. People ask me when I'm out in the grocery store, what's that all about? And I'm basically advertising his podcast. So you could give merch to your podcast guest. And here's the thing. You buy it and ship it directly to them through Teespring. That way it's not like ship to me and then I ship it to them. No. Just buy it and then ship it to them directly through Teespring. They do all that. Super, super easy. You can do giveaways. Maybe you do a share out episode, a share out week. Like you go, all right, tag, do a screenshot of the latest episode, share it in your Instagram story, tag me, and I'm going to do a drawing at the end of the week. I will give a winner away a free t-shirt or whatever. So that is something that is, it's a really easy way to do it. All right. Rahel says, what about affiliate links? What do you mean about affiliate links? As far as, I don't have any affiliate links for Teespring, if you were wondering that. But let's just talk about affiliate links in general. If this is a podcasting question, I know podcasters that do 7-figure income just through affiliates. They don't sell anything of their own. They just bring on experts that have programs, products, and services that they align with, and they deliver, a great interview. The guest does kind of the pitch or that next step, and they go through that person's funnel. And when they sign up, we get an affiliate link. I know people that do 6-7 figures on that, and they don't sell any of their own stuff. And think about affiliates in general. Like, we love, kind of the starter kit affiliate would be something like Four Sigmatic. That's where I got started. I always, tell the joke about how I thought I was going to be sponsored by Mushroom Coffee. And I was talking about Four Sigmatic because if you guys ever listen to the Tim Ferriss show, like, he's making money off Four Sigmatic, mattresses, MeUndies, all these things. And I'm like, I can do that. So it was, as we all know, it doesn't exactly work out as easy as it looks when it comes to sponsorships. But like, my joke was I was making like $1 a month off of Mushroom Coffee, but that's a good way. Like, I was getting a 15% kickback every time I sold some Mushroom Coffee. And every once in a while, I actually did sell some Mushroom Coffee just by somebody that listens, they use my link, and you can do that. Now, what I would suggest doing as far as affiliates go, if you're just getting started, like I know Rahel's just getting ready to launch her show in the next couple of weeks, just saying, maybe a month, we'll see, no pressure. But once she gets launched, I would say let's build relationships. And instead of coming with these outside companies like the Mushroom Coffees and things like that, that can come down the road. But build relationships with people that have higher ticket or mid-range ticket items that you vibe with, that you personally probably aren't going to create. And then they have that program, product, or service. You bring that expert on. I would do affiliate deals with that person first. Because they have more of a know, like, and trust factor. They're going to deliver something that's really in line. And if it's higher ticket, like personally, I'll give you my affiliate recipe when it comes to compensating people that are referring to me. If it is something that is automated, as in like a course. So if I build like the ultimate podcast course and you send me a referral, they buy it for $1,000, I'm doing a 50% affiliate on something that's automated that I don't have to personally dive in there and touch, and there's no live coaching element or anything like that. It's 50% kickback on my affiliate referrals. So if I'm selling something for $1,000, you refer somebody to me and it's an automated thing, 50%, $500 goes to you. All right. If it is something that I do have to get hands-on with, I'm going to do 20%, 20 to 25%. All right. Like I've got the Download Growth Club. I've got members inside of that. I've got a referral program and a affiliate program for them. They can sign up to be an affiliate. They tell their pod pals about that. Now, this is something a little bit different. The deal is a little bit sweeter because it's a $97 a month membership. If you refer somebody to me, I'm paying you 25% every month, not just once, every month. So basically $25 a month for one referral. And, you know, I tell people, like, if you're getting good results from this, you're probably going to tell somebody else that's a podcaster that, you know, hey, you want to double your downloads? You want to triple your downloads? You want to 10x your downloads like some of our people have done? Okay, come do a free 2-week trial. They've got their little link. And if they sign up, 25% of that membership fee goes to that referral every single month. So you can set up affiliate relationships like that as well. And then maybe you have like power users that you give them a little bit more because they have a bigger audience. And when it comes to affiliates, I always look at it like this, because some people are like 50%, dude, that's a big cut. But I'm like, these are people that I probably would have never been able to get in front of. And I didn't have to pay any advertising. I didn't have to do a Facebook ad for this. I didn't have to do a Google AdWords or a billboard or a radio ad or anything. I just built a relationship and I said, hey, anybody you bring to me, 50%. And especially when it's automated, that's easy money. So some things to think about. Now, if you guys have podcasting questions, you can post them inside of the comments. I think we're about getting down to it here. Let's see. They've been going for about 15 minutes. Last week, we went for almost 40. Actually, we're 17 minutes live. All right, that's the official count. If you guys have any final podcasting questions, go ahead and type them in the chat. Otherwise, I will wrap up by kind of pimping out my latest episode, episode 183 of Podcasting Business School. I bring on Robert Sykes, the Keto Savage podcast. One of my best friends. I'm going down to visit him in Arkansas here in a couple days. Just a really unique individual. I already told the story about how he turned down Mr. Fantastic and Shark Tank and why he did that. That's all talked about in the episode. But if you have ever thought about selling physical products, Robert has it down. Like if you've thought like, maybe you have physical products and you're like, I want to use my podcast to help drive sales. Robert's got the process down. He is the master. He's got a nutritional product called a Keto Brick, which I am a huge fan of. I use the ketogenic diet. I use his product every single day. But he has such demand for it that whenever he launches a new flavor, he will literally sell out. He'll put up a post on Instagram and he'll sell out in minutes. You better be there in 3 to 5 minutes after he posts it or they are gone. And that is incredible. The other incredible thing is he hardly ever talks about it on the show. So people like me, like you guys listen to the show, you know, like intro, mid-roll, casual call to action, outro. I'm talking about my stuff because, you know, I use the advertising space. And, you know, I don't have any shame in that. I'm not like, you know, afraid of doing that. But it blows my mind. Robert hardly ever talks about his own stuff, but he's got a wait list for his coaching, like way deep. He's got a wait list to do his courses. He's you know, he sells out his products in minutes. And we talk about his philosophy on that episode of like, how do we create that type of a culture around our show and around our products so that people just can't wait to dive in and do anything that you've got out there. So check that out if that seems like your jam. Podcasting Business School, anywhere you listen to audio, episode 183. Again, shout out to my YouTube page. If you haven't hit subscribe on YouTube, just search Podcasting Business School on YouTube. And we do have one last question. Hosting service, Libsyn versus Buzzsprout. From shout out to Side Piece Season. I'm a Libsyn guy. I like that they've been in the game for a long time. They host a lot of the biggest shows in the industry. They're super reliable. They have really strong ethics. Like I know my show will be correct. It will be in all the places. It's easy to use. Great analytics. And you can get all that for like 20 to 25 bucks a month, depending on how many episodes you're putting out. If you're doing one episode a week, 20 bucks a month, and you're getting all that really, really cool stuff. And you're in all the right places. Like some new thing just went, some Asian audio player that I never heard of from like Malaysia and the continent of Asia. And they just went live, and I just got an email saying, hey, here's how you go and get your account connected to this so that you're, not missing out on any of those potential listeners. And I was like, all right, boom, 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 2 seconds. I'm connected to that platform. Easy. And they take care of all that. So now I've heard great things about Buzzsprout as well. A lot of people are really loyal to Buzzsprout. I've never been on there. I've had clients that are on there and have no issues at all. So if you want to try out Libsyn, you can go to Libsyn.com. It's spelled Libsyn. Hard to spell, hard to pronounce if you don't know how to pronounce it. A lot of people pronounce it Lisbon, but it's Libsyn, like Liberated Syndication, I believe is what it's short for. If you want to try that out, just go to Libsyn, Libsyn.com, and I've got a promo code Adam. That'll get you a free month just to try it out, see if it's your jam. If not, no biggie. And you check them both out. But the only audio platform that I really try to steer people away from is Anchor. Anchor, they got some shady stuff. One of my friends just had her show pirated on Anchor. All the episodes, they're slipping in weird commercials. You hear that a lot. So I don't really agree with the ethics of what they've got going on over there. But it's hard. It's hard to beat Libsyn. I'm a Libsyn kind of guy. All right. I believe we are good. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. Like I said, come hell or high water, I'm going to attempt to do this every single Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern. I'm out at the Lake of the Ozarks. I'm looking at the waves here out in front of me. Maybe next time I'll do the waves. I'll flip it around so you can see the waves behind me. That might be even better. All right. I appreciate you guys. I will send you off wishing you health, happiness, and many downloads. I will see you next time. All right. See you, YouTube. See everybody on Facebook.